This is Morning Juice. Sports, insight, and great storytelling. Starring Bobby Carpenter and Jeff Tito Thitoff. It's time to attack and dominate.
Attack and dominate. Hell, is this a Friday, Bodie? Is that what we're looking at here?
Oh, yeah.
It's a Friday. Attack and dominate on this Friday. Thanks so much for tuning in today, folks. Morning Juice. Sponsored by Riverside Bank in Dublin. 2 full hours here on YouTube, the Fan app, Twitter, and Facebook. Catch the show from 10 a.m. to noon on 10 TV Plus. Download the podcast anywhere you get your audio. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Jeff. How we doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Beautiful day out there today. I think the rain's supposed to be coming in. I don't know. You guys get the emails. I don't. Do we have any kind of weather alert this weekend, Bodie? Have you heard anything yet or not?
That came out like 2 days ago. For
the weather alert?
I don't know.
Okay. It came out 2 days ago, Bob, for this weekend?
Like 3 days ago, yeah.
3 days ago. Okay. So starting tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay.
10 TV weather impact. I was reading through it. All I saw that it was going to be nice today, and that's all that mattered.
Okay.
Everything's going to be north of 71, and tomorrow I'll be south of that, so it doesn't matter.
You should be okay then.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Big show lineup for you today. A.J. Hawk will join us in the final segment of the program. The best way to wrap up the week. I said yesterday the 7 o'clock hour is my favorite hour. The A.J. Hawk segment is the best way to wrap up the work week for sure for us. And also then we will do the Ask A.J. All of that forthcoming. Yankees beat the Guardians yesterday 2-1. Guardians took 2 of 3. Aaron Judge has been diagnosed, Bob, with a stress fracture of the first rib on his right side.
Sounds bumpy.
Expected to return this season is what it says on the report.
I would hope so. It's a stress fracture.
Well, they're going to reevaluate in 4 to 6 weeks, they said. They're going to do re-imaging in 4 to 6 weeks. That's something I thought, Bob, you would know more than I would. But
That's true.
You said that way too quickly, Bob. But
Well, have you ever had a stress fracture?
not of a rib, no. I'm sure I've had one somewhere.
Okay, that's not real.
You don't think I've had a stress fracture anywhere in my life?
No. That comes from repetitive activity.
Bob, I used to be a repetitive activitier. But nonetheless, Bob, so the first rib, it's not like it's – I've heard like multiple rib fractures and things like that. This is just one, right?
It's also a stress fracture, which is different than a normal fracture, but it's all good.
4 to 6 weeks, they will do they said the re-imaging is when they will do it then. He'll be evaluated by multiple doctors that specialize in that. And Cleveland begins a 3-game set, by the way, at Texas tonight at 8:05. Reds were off yesterday. They begin a 3-game set at St. Louis tonight at 8:15. Hurricanes over the Golden Knights at OT.
That was rough. That was a rough one. I thought they had that. They're up 2-0, swings back. They go down 3-2.
Yeah.
Tie it up with like about a minute and change left, and then lose in overtime. Just snips that. This is going to be a banger of a series.
I have found myself, Bob, I am weirdly obsessed with you and Rothman making this trip. I was
yelling at him yesterday about it. So
wait, you yelled at him about it?
I mean, the term "yell" is loose, but I go, we're going down for Game 4 for when they win it. Because he said, we'll go down after and celebrate. We're going down to watch Game 4 when they lock it up and hoist that cup in a straight sweep. And then he's like, "Don't you say it? Torts will get mad at you, this and that." But I don't know. We'll see. I was working on him yesterday. We'll see what happens.
Good show yesterday out there?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you have any guests on?
Well, we had Schefter, as they normally do. We had Poston. Dave Metzel stopped by. I mean, I was kind of a guest. I was like Sinbad, house guest.
3 hours.
That's right.
So, yeah.
All right. Series tie 1-1 Game 3 in Vegas tomorrow night. NBA Finals Game 2, Knicks and Spurs tonight at 8:30. Knicks lead that series 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
And then over on the Memorial there, what?
Never mind.
No, what were you going to say?
Something was funny in the chat. You can read it yourself.
Oh, okay. In the tournament yesterday, a little bit windy out there. It looks like Scheffler said that he and his caddy both had some problems playing in that or evaluating the wind.
His caddy had a problem in the wind?
His caddy mentioned it was difficult to read. Yeah, his caddy did say something to that effect, actually. So, but the Memorial, though, it's such good crowds I saw yesterday.
It was slammed yesterday. It was even more crowded on Wednesday when I went out there. Like Wednesday's getting to be like the sneaky, like packed day. Today is always just, if you get good weather on Friday, it's a heck of a day.
J.J. Spawn among a group of Tommy Fleetwood also that are 5 under par, tied for the lead. Justin Rose is 3 under. I always look at the big names on that. Shane Lowry's 2 under. Finau is 2 under as well. Spieth 1 under. But today's a big day. Scheffler, he ended up shooting 1 over yesterday for a 73. So Anyway, all right, Bob. It is now time for you to do what you do at this time every day and make me smarter.
Time to get smarter. Morning Juice presents Today in History. Here's your professor, Bobby Carpenter.
All right, work your magic. Hocus pocus.
It is Friday, June 5th, 156th day of the year, 209 days remaining. This 2026. This date, 1851. Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin starts its 10-month run in the National Era paper. This date, 1883. The first running of the Orient Express. It's a luxury train travel that went through Europe, ending up in Istanbul. Just ceased operations about 15 years ago.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Luxury train travel, I think, started like all the way in Western Europe, picked people up, but it was the way to get to the gateway to the east, which was what Istanbul was at the time. So,
Like St. Louis.
basically,
Right?
yeah, just east to west versus west to east, but yeah, about the same thing. This date, 1956, Elvis Presley introduces Hound Dog on the Milton Burrows show with his lively hip gyrations.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
There we go.
Ain't nothing but a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine.
There we go. And this date, 1961, Running Scared by Roy Orbison. Or Orbison hits number one.
Yeah, running scared. What would I do?
Had a little Elvis flair to him.
I
right
know.
there.
That's exactly what I thought as well.
This date, 1968, and not a great day for the Kennedy family, as Robert F. Kennedy is assassinated or shot, at least by Sirhan Sirhan, passing away tomorrow.
My thanks to all of you, and now it's on to Chicago, and let's win there.
As he turned and went by me, he turned to the right toward the kitchen. He was shaking hands with the two busboys, talking with them, and it was at that time that the shots started.
Major D reported that Senator Kennedy had been shot.
He's been shot?
That's right.
Senator Kennedy has been shot. Is that possible? Is that possible?
I saw him laying on the ground. I knew that he wasn't going to live.
Everybody else, just please stay back. Just a doctor, come right here.
25 and a half hours after he is shot at 1:44 a.m. on June 6, Robert Kennedy dies.
God, 68, Bob. You lose MLK on April 4th, and then you lose JFK just a
Shots
couple
rang out
months
in the
later.
Memphis sky.
Yeah.
Free at last. That's what he cried.
I would not, God, I can't imagine living in that time when that was going on.
Oh, his brother was killed, what, in 63?
63, yep.
That's a bumpy situation. I watched one night, is it Jackie O? Is that the name of the show? They made a movie. There was a movie that came out in the last couple of years about that, about her, and it was mostly about the assassination and the days around it, and her handling it with the next day and how to decide what to do. It was there's a lot to it there.
Looks like just Jackie.
Jackie.
Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Yeah, just Jackie.
Wouldn't that come out like
Or not even,
like
I'm saying just, but
2021?
literally the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
word
yeah.
is Jackie.
Yeah, was it like 2020, 2021?
2016.
Oh, maybe I watched it in like
A handful
2020.
of years after it came out,
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll ever know, Bob, in our lifetimes, the truth behind JFK and the RFK killings.
Well, Sirhan killed him. I think people saw
I know,
that.
but I wonder. I don't know who. I know he killed him, and just like I know that Ruby killed Oswald, but I don't know what else was behind that, though. If there was anything politically, any nefarious things beyond that. Just
JFK, I would say there might be some stuff to it.
You don't think the RFK there was?
I mean, Sirhan, he was is he Iranian?
I don't know. All I know is I don't trust anybody with the same first and last name.
The guy's so nice they named him twice.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a knight.
He's the one.
They
He's
knighted
the
him.
reason why I don't
Oh, really?
trust anybody with two names that are the same. First and last name are the same. I don't trust anybody like that because of Sirhan.
Really?
Yep, that's the reason.
Okay. Well, I mean, Palestinian man assassinated Robert K. Younger brother. Yeah. He. I knew he was Middle Eastern, Palestinian.
Is he dead now? Did he die in prison? I keep thinking he might have.
No, they have a born. They do not. He's 82 years old.
Oh,
March 19th. Maybe he'll make it to the day in history next year.
God, I hope
if
not.
he keeps his fingers crossed.
Yeah.
This date, 1981. The first hold on, check that. 1971. James Taylor releasing "You've Got a Friend."
All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Yeah, that right there, Bob, just so you know, was very popular in the late 70s for school choir concerts.
There we go.
My sister in like 5th grade or 4th grade, that was their choir song, and other schools all over the place. That was one of the ones when they did those choir concerts. That's one of the ones they always played.
So Sirhan was 24 years old at the time. He was convicted of first-degree murder, subsequently sentenced to death by gas chamber in 1972. This was commuted to a life sentence after the People versus Anderson. Yada yada. Circumstances surrounding the attack took place over 5 years. Led to numerous conspiracy theories. In 1989, Sirhan told the British journalist David Frost.
Frost v. Nixon.
I don't know if it's Frost v. Nixon. The Frost-Nixon debate.
Whatever it is, yeah. You're right.
It wasn't like a
It
court
wasn't
case.
it wasn't the Ferrari thing. You're right. It wasn't Ferrari, the Ford versus Ferrari thing. You're right. I got it
He
confused.
told my only connection was to Robert Kennedy was his sole support of Israel and his deliberate attempt to send those 50 fighter jets to Israel to obviously do harm to the Palestinians. Some scholars believe the assassination was the first major incident in political violence in the United States stemming out of the Israel-Palestinian conflict. Sirhan carried out the attack on the first anniversary of the Arab-Israeli War, although it occurred at a time when the American public was overwhelmingly focused on the Vietnam War. So there you go. Yeah, he was incarcerated in San Diego. I'd never really read up much on old Sirhan. The assassin's so nice they named him twice.
I just know Rosie Greer is the one who tackled him.
Really?
Yep. NFL, I think Hall of Fame. I think is Rosie Greer in the Hall of Fame? I think he is. I could be wrong on that. I'll check it. Rosie Greer.
So we have the ability to find that
No,
out.
I know. I was trying to think off the top of my head if he was or not.
This date, 1981, the first recognized case of AIDS is discovered in L.A. with 5 people having a rare case of pneumonia. Super powerful pneumonia.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most people that die of pneumonia under the age of 50, if you're a healthy individual or not homeless, I mean, that's usually because of an immunodeficiency situation. This date, 1981, Nolan Ryan of the Astros becomes the all-time walks leader with 1,777. Played a number of years after that, so I'm guessing nobody's touching that.
Yeah.
Chris Evert in 1983 wins the 82nd French Open in straight sets. And then 1988, Steffi Graf wins the 87th in 6-0, 6-0 fashion. But in 1993, legend we lost, Mr. Toby Keith, should have been a cowboy, hits number 1.
Stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.
Might have had a sidekick with a funny name.
Running wild through the hills. Jason Jesse James.
Have you seen the clip of him singing that? I think for like Troy Aikman sitting beside him in like this hallway.
I have not, but I have seen I think it was like a Monday Night Football thing or something that he kind of rewrote the song, and it was like Emmitt Smith running behind the boy. Like he changed the lyrics to the Cowboys in the early 90s.
Losing in the playoffs.
Well, not back then, Bob. Back then they were winning in
the
February.
playoffs. Yeah, they're kidding, yeah.
But nowadays, yeah.
There's a great one. Like Troy Smith's got a sweet little mullet. Like it was
Aikman.
probably Troy Aikman.
If Smith does. That's a huge story,
It
Bob.
would be Jerry Curls, little juices and berries.
Yes, easy.
But it's great. It's him and Troy Aikman sitting there, and he's just singing away like on the guitar. And I don't know if the song had come out yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just came out. But I mean, Troy looked woefully uncomfortable. But
he was in a band. Like he started a band or something.
yeah.
Was
Aikman did?
Yeah.
He must have been concussed.
It was I guess that could be true,
Yes.
but not correlated. But it was called, I believe, The Boys, if I'm not mistaken on that. Him and I think it might have been a few of the teammates. I don't know that it was anybody. It wasn't the Emmets and
Right, it wasn't-
Deions of the world or Michael
wasn't,
Irvin.
right.
But yeah, I don't think they had a long reign of success off the field with that. But
How many songs have you listened to by that band?
Zero. I
Zero.
just
Okay.
read it in a book
That'd
one
be a
time.
big fan.
I love it. Bodie's reading books on the Cowboys.
Cowboys country music.
Some birthdays today. Salvatore Ferragamo, born on this date, 1898, the man who has the shoe named after him. Robert Kraft turning 85 today, the Patriots owner.
But a lot has transpired during the last 2 years. And I don't think that needs any explanation. But I want to say to our fans, our brilliant coaching staff, our amazing players who are so spectacular, this is unequivocally the sweetest. And I'm proud to say, for the 5th time, we are all Patriots. And tonight, for the 5th time, the Patriots are world champions.
Maybe we'll get a massage in his honor today. Good idea, I think. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Orchids of Asia. Swinging by, stopping in.
Do you know the I don't think the rumor's true, but I think that if there's a
What's the rumor?
okay, I'm going to get to it, Bob. That if the second name in the massage parlors is plural, it means there's extra nefarious things you can partake in. If it's plural,
Well, the second name in that isn't.
I understand. I'm just telling you that's one of the
The tells?
yes. If it's plural, that means there's
Like if you have an upside down
Tipping
pineapple
pitches?
in your yard.
yeah, it's that kind of thing. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yes.
Okay. Tipping pitches. I like that, Bodie. Kenny G, the saxophonist, turning 70 today. Could not believe that.
No relation to Warren G, by the way.
I would guess not.
Just telling you.
Although he does have some nice
Same last name, but different.
same last name,
Yeah, the
G.
G. Yeah.
I don't know if that's their
Yeah.
birth name.
Agreed. to disagree.
Brian McKnight turning at 57 today. Oh, but I missed it. Mr. Ron Livingston of Office Space fame and Band of Brothers turning 59.
Still drinking nothing but the Vat 69, huh?
Gosh, yes.
One of the finest for Mrs. Nixon's baby boy. Had a problem up at Regiment?
What, this? Is that what he said? No. I just don't like it up there.
Good. She'll be happy to hear that Sink is transferring you back down to Battalion S3.
What do you think I should write to these parents, Dick?
Hear what I said, Nix? You've been demoted.
Yeah, demoted, got you. Because I don't know how to tell them their kids never even made it out of the goddamn plane.
You tell them what you always tell them. Their sons died as heroes.
You really still believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Don't you?
Liked him in Swingers, too. Also Swingers.
Good in Swingers, great in Office Space.
Yep.
I didn't realize, after seeing him in Office Space, I didn't realize he was in Band of Brothers. I had a hard time, recalibrating because the character is so different. He's great in Band of Brothers,
He is,
though.
yeah. Very good.
Is that the one I'd stopped watching because Ross from Friends was in it?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's why you stopped
But he was
watching it.
barely in it.
He's
Well,
only in it for the first couple
once he got into it, though, once I saw him, I was like, you know what? I can't do this now. So
Nixon's the one who's Nixon's his character in Office Space is far different than
that's fair. But I'm saying, like when
David
I saw David Schwimmer, though, I was like, you know what? I can't buy into this now.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's fine.
It's one of the great shows.
It really is.
I'm sure it is. Maybe I'll get back into it after the David Schwimmer's episodes.
He's only in it the first. He's in it briefly in 6 or 5 or 6 or somewhere in there, but he's in the first 2 maybe.
I kept waiting for Joey to pop in or some kind of thing with.
Because that's what they did.
With Rachel, Bob. I'm telling you, that's what I was thinking of.
His character is so different from his character in Friends, and I feel bad because they kind of crap on him in the show. You stopped watching because of that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I believe you didn't want to watch it.
No,
you were just looking for a reason to stop.
You're the reason I started watching it. You told me how great it was. I started watching it. When I saw Ross, I had to I can't. It's like if Carrot Top would have showed up, I'd be like, I can't.
Carrot Top.
If Carrot Top was up, I'd be like, never mind. If Carrot Top were in like A Few Good Men, well, I didn't watch that whole movie. If Carrot Top were in,
there's a lot of guys in A Few Good Men.
There
There's
are
a ton of different.
I'm saying if
actors.
Carrot Top were there, I'd be like, I'm not going to watch these clips anymore.
I mean, Kevin Bacon is the prosecuting attorney, the
thought
Hollow Man, and you're telling me Footloose. You couldn't.
The dance scene was weird, I think, in A Few Good Men, but other than that, though, I thought it was well
Exactly.
done.
But you haven't seen all of that either. So.
No, I've seen a lot of clips. Bobby, I may have pieced it together now. I've seen the softball game.
I'm just so disappointed in you.
I'm
not
told
even
that by men a lot more naked than you.
I'm just going to be
That's
disappointed. Turning 55 today, Mr. Marky Mark.
Trust me. Yep. With your life? Yep. Good.
What the hell are you doing? Put that weapon down now.
For zeros for 600. You gotta aim a little lower. Ain't gonna make a difference this close. Only thing that's gonna make a difference is whether I'm crazy or not. I could keep doing this all day. With every weapon in my house. I swapped all the firing pins before I left the house. I always do. Looks right, need a micrometer to tell. But the gun don't shoot. That bullet you got out of that Bishop was fired from my weapon, but a week before it, a can of stew. I did take an oath to defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. I just didn't figure it'd end up quite this involved. But at the end of the day, when all the dust settles, you can't hide from the truth, you son of a bitch.
What's that from?
Shooter?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
I think I've only seen that once, and it's been a minute.
Yeah, it came out, and I just had to pull it up here.
Like
Where did it go?
2007. Yeah, I was going to say,
but
it
it's
was
still,
410.
it's really good.
Leader of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch from way back when. Go back and watch the video. He's got the overalls on when that was hip in hip hop with like one part of it unbuttoned kind of thing. I'm telling you, with the side hat, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, good vibrations, great song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They call me Marky Mark because we are a funky bunch.
Yes.
Turning 51 today, the man they call Big Z, Zodrunas Ilgauskas.
You know, I can't begin to tell you how thankful I am for all the support I have received from Cleveland community and this organization over the years. I want to thank you guys, the fans. You guys have been the main reason why I kept getting back up after all the injuries and kept trying again. I loved coming here to work every day, no matter what our record was that year. And I miss that feeling of running out of that tunnel on this court every single day of my life. Thank you again for this incredible honor, and thank you for giving me a place I can call proudly home. Thank you.
Great Cav.
I must believe you.
I don't know if he's really like Ivan Drago. I think he's Lithuanian.
Yeah, tomato, tomato. I think it's the same thing, Bob.
Oh, really?
I think Lithuanians and Russia are the same thing. You don't think so? You don't look at it in the same vein?
I think those people there would disagree with you starkly.
Lithuanian. Yep.
They might. I'm just
Is he
saying.
Lithuanian?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Nailed it. International, Bob. Man of the people.
You're right, Bob. You were international, Bob.
I would tell you this.
Yeah.
I made a comment to a friend of mine about Ukraine being the same as Russia, and
Right.
she got very upset.
Well, there was a big thing in the Seinfeld episode.
This
with
was
Ukraine.
prior to the whole Ukrainian invasion and everything.
Yeah.
And I go, it's the same. She's like, the Russians killed my family. And I'm like, okay, my bad.
Fair.
And I think it's probably the same way with the Lithuanians. Just because they were in part of the Soviet Union, I don't know if they were a willing participant in being a part of the Soviet Union. It may have been more of a
forced,
coerced situation. Torrey Holt, Rams star wide receiver, turning the big 5-0 today, the NC State alum. My man Pete Wentz, a Fallout Boy, turning 47. Used to date Ashley Simpson.
Okay, Jess's sister.
Jess's younger sister.
All right.
Got a chance to meet him at a boot cast. Well, we hung out at dinner one night, and he had a boot cast on from jumping off an amp and rolling his ankle.
Nice.
So that's the way to get it.
Yeah.
There's some great stories surrounding that night. Like, I mean, Romo was there dating Jessica. It was like we had like a Christmas dinner together. The Wittens were there. Her parents were there. It was it's a very unique situation. And we ended up watching Employee of the Month, which was
nice. Yeah,
after she had put that together.
Yeah.
It was
Dane Cook.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
it's funny. Turning 40 today. Ohio State legend. And the 6th pick in the draft overall, Mr. Vernon Golston.
Fakes a handoff, looks to throw, pressure coming. He's knocked down from behind. Football loose, and it's picked up by Vernon Golston, who runs down the right side into the end zone after Anderson Russell knocked the ball away from C.J. Boucher. Vernon Golston, junior defensive end from Detroit, Michigan, scoops and scores, and Ohio State up by 4 scores.
Old Vern, 2008 draft. He was, what number pick was he? Invited to attend. Selected 6th overall. Nailed it. Good job. Cam Atkinson, my guy, Blue Jackets legend, turning 37 today.
He'll step in. A shot stopped by Bobrovsky. Harrington off the boards. Panarin, empty net. Atkinson, bullseye!
Oh, Cam Atkinson gives the Blue Jackets a 2-goal lead with the empty netter. The Lightning have had the Blue Jackets on their heels in this 3rd period, but they weathered the storm, the Blue Jackets did, and Atkinson was able to put that one home to give them a 2-goal lead.
I'm an idea man, Bob. This just came to me.
Okay.
After hearing those back-to-back clips, can we get Lachey to do color on a Jackets game? How much fun would that be to hear Lachey's reaction?
I don't know if he knows a ton about hockey.
Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. Just hearing his reaction when the Jackets do something good and how he just completely disregards the professional decorum and just becomes a Jackets fan.
I love it.
Let's do that.
You can ask him about that. Turning 29 today, recently minted Super Bowl champ, Mr. Sam Darnold.
George Galati's the running back. Fake to him. Darnold to the end zone. Barber's got a touchdown.
It's unbelievable. You know, just everything that's happened in my career, but to do it with this team, I wouldn't want it any other way. So proud of our guys, our defense. I mean, I can't say enough great things about our defense, our special teams. I know we won the Super Bowl, but we could have been a little bit better on offense, but I don't care about that right now. It's an unbelievable feeling, man. I'm just so happy for the guys in the locker room and the coaches that put in so much effort throughout the whole season.
Will he ever play in another Super Bowl game?
That's I don't know. I would venture to say no.
Yeah.
Just because it's so tough to get there, but I'm not going to completely eliminate it because they've got a really good team and he's a pretty darn good quarterback. Some passings today, passing away in 1993, Conway Twitty, passing away in 2018, Kate Spade, and passing away in 2004, the 40th President of the United States, Mr. Ronald Reagan.
If nothing in life is worth dying for, when did this begin? Just in the face of this enemy? The martyrs of history were not fools. And our honored dead, who gave their lives to stop the advance of the Nazis, didn't die in vain. Where then is the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all. You and I have the courage to say to our enemies, there is a price we will not pay. There is a point beyond which they must not advance.
There we go.
It's a little better than Churchill yesterday.
Oh yeah, I thought Churchill was this great orator, and it sounded like Michael Scott giving a speech up there.
To make it run along.
Some holidays observances today.
What about Dwight Schrute?
Exactly. Pound the tables, lots of big
Blood
movements.
alone will not move the wheels of history.
The hot air balloon day. It is gingerbread day, moonshine day, which sounds pretty good, National Veggie Burger Day, and World Environment Day. And those your historical events, your birthdays, your passings, your holidays observances for this date, Friday, June 5th, 156th day of the year, 209 days remaining, and a special happy birthday to my lovely mother, Susan. Go for it.
Bob, nothing other than the mom's birthday, nothing else on that, like holidays observances were any good. Gingerbread's overrated. Hot air balloons, no chance. Have you been in a hot air balloon before, Bob?
I have not.
Have you, Bodie?
Negative.
Any desire?
I think it'd be fun.
Man, I don't trust those things, man. then what was the other thing you had there? Oh, veggie burger.
Helium or gravity or what?
Yes, and the veggie burger thing, those are just stupid veggie burgers. Anyway, coming up next, Urban wants to build a statue, not of himself. We'll talk about that next Morning Juice.
At QC Kinetics Columbus, patients find lasting joint pain relief. Regenerative treatments help repair damaged tissue. No surgery, downtime, or steroids.
So after I got done playing football, I still like to work out, go do all of the activities that I love so much. And unfortunately, I started having a little bit of pain in my knee. That's when I went and saw my friends at QC Kinetics. We were able to go in there, get the consultation, get treated, and now my knees, well, they're as good as new.
Call QC Kinetics today for your free consultation. Better starts here.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
We have a desire and passion for great customer service. Every detail is important to us. From your first phone call to the end of the project, Newman is here to help you every step of the way. We're here to educate you so you understand what's happening with your roof. We're in your corner to help you be confident in your decision. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. We are Newman.
Since 1969, Germain Toyota of Columbus has been delivering an exceptional experience to Central Ohio drivers. Whether it's versatile SUVs, stylish trucks, or efficient hybrids, Germain Toyota has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at customer-friendly rates, backed by 2 years of maintenance with Toyota Care and same-day service from our trusted team of technicians. Experience the difference with every drive at Germain Toyota of Columbus.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
I'm Jeff Hogan. I've been a journalist at 10 TV for more than 20 years. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to speak up, or lend a hand. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Delaware County Veteran Services is a county office that faithfully assists veterans of Delaware County. Although not the Department of Veterans Affairs, we help veterans and their dependents navigate through the process of applying for benefits administered by the VA, and we provide transportation to VA medical facilities. So if you're a military veteran or a spouse of a veteran, schedule your appointment today. A wide range of VA and local benefits may be available to you. Delaware County Veteran Services, conveniently located in the historic courthouse in Delaware.
One man is a national champion, NFL veteran, and local business leader. The other man is Tito. This is Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
Morning Juice. Bob, I think there are too many statues in sports. And so
how does that impact you?
It doesn't impact me, Bob. It's just my opinion on it. I think it's too many. I think that
I don't really have opinions on things that don't impact me or that I don't care that much about.
Okay. Urban, though, thinks that Cardale Jones should have a statue at Ohio State.
Yeah, he said that last week on his podcast.
He said, Cardale Jones, I'm going to fight it at some point. I'll even donate to. Deserve something in that stadium for what he did for the team.
I mean, I love Urban. The statements he makes, I mean, the hyperbole he comes out with. And I love Cardale.
Me too, yeah.
That is one of the grossest overstatements. I would love, I saw Urban last night. I wish I would have thought about this. I'd be like, hey, well, how much are you going to donate to Cardale's statue? I'll ask him how much it costs to get like a big bronze statue, like they have a Woody Hayes. Oh, and what are you going to donate to it?
I think he'd go out there with Demi Moore and do the whole thing on his own like Patrick Swayze did in Ghost. I think he would go out there and just help shape the whole thing. I think he would do it.
It's bronze. It's not clay.
Whatever it is. I'm just saying, though, Bob.
I don't know if that's how you do it with bronze. But
sure. I'm picturing Urban Meyer with Demi Moore doing that with the Righteous Brothers playing in the background.
How about he's doing it with Cardale, making his own statue?
You see, J.T. Barrett, I believe still holds most of the records. Braxton Miller, I tell people, is the most underrated player that's ever put on a Buckeye uniform. But Cardale Jones, when he said that.
I would say Braxton isn't probably as appreciated as much because their teams didn't accomplish really anything of note. And the way his career kind of ended, it wasn't like he wasn't in the national championship season. He came back the next year. Obviously, the Virginia Tech game on Labor Day was huge with the spin move and everything else.
Right.
But he never really had like the NFL career after it, so I don't know if he's fully appreciated for how good he was in 2011, 12, 13.
Yeah. He said, if you ever made me an AD, I would have so many statues and so many plaques. Some places do it. Alabama's got stuff all over the place. I love Ohio State. I'm a Buckeye. Where are the statues? The fans eat that up. More importantly, our players are deserving of bringing your kid to a game someday and say, look, that's your father right there.
He would always say that when he was coaching.
Could you imagine doing that with, like, say, Antonio Cromartie, somebody like that? But Bob,
what, because he has a lot of kids.
Yes, that's the joke, Bob. Yeah, they have 19 people out there saying that's your father right there.
Okay.
I'd
say it's a great achievement.
I don't know if it's a great achievement or not.
He's the only guy I personally know that's had a kid after a vasectomy, so without getting it reversed. So obviously he's achieved something in his life.
Okay, so Bob, then you said you don't care about it, so it doesn't affect you. Don't have an opinion on it, but so
there's too many statues. Like,
do you? Okay, so you agree there's too many statues?
No, you said there's.
Okay, you don't think there's too many. You don't think that? I mean, like
I'm not tripping over statues when I'm walking around stadiums.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, but statue I thought should be like a really big deal. Like Archie, yes, no doubt. Woody, yes, no. Tressel, you bet.
He doesn't have one.
Tressel should have a statue.
Okay, so how are there too many then?
I'm saying, Bob, in sports in general, they talk about,
So my question is, who has this statue that you don't think should have one then?
Well, let me think here. I know that
you made this statement, so I'm gonna hold you to task.
Bob. Okay, let me think about this now, Bob.
This is gonna be the new game we play. Like, you make the statement, and then I ask you to back it up.
Okay. I don't think LeBron deserves one in L.A., but they've said there will be a LeBron statue in L.A.
Not yet.
I know, but they said they're going to do a LeBron statue. When I hear that, I don't think LeBron deserves a statue in L.A.
Okay.
LeBron deserves one in Cleveland, not in Miami, not in L.A. But
why not in Miami?
He was only there 4 years, Bob.
How many titles have they won?
Has a franchise won? I think they've won 4. Is that right? They've won 3 or 4.
They've won 3.
They won with Wade and Shaq. I remember that.
And then he won the other 2.
I thought they won one after that. Okay, then they've won 2 of the 3. It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean your statue worth. Does Chris Bosh deserve a statue in Miami?
Is Chris Bosh the best player on the team?
That's kind of changing the argument.
I'm just saying. Okay, just because you win titles, though, Bob. That's what I'm saying. It's because you won 2 titles.
If you're the best
it's not just
player,
a title.
You're the best player on the best team. Like, for 2 years, when your franchise has only won 3, and by the way, he took you to 4 straight titles?
4 straight championship series. They lost. They went 2-2 in those 4. Yes.
Lost the first, won the 2 in the middle, lost the last.
Right.
And
they won the 2 mil. Yep.
He was by far the best player in the NBA.
Well, I would say by far the best player. Dwayne Wade was pretty damn good then too. He was the best player. I would say by far though.
Yeah, he was by far the best player in the NBA at that point.
Okay.
It wasn't close that off.
Oh, I don't.
Wade fell off pretty quickly too. His knees went on him halfway through that run.
They absolutely did, yes. But also LeBron's the one predicted 8 championships in Miami as well.
That was silly, but
that was
I don't know. They also went to 4 finals, and 2 could have been I don't know. 2 was probably the right number. You could look back in hindsight and say maybe they should have beat Dallas. They probably should not have beaten San Antonio.
San Antonio, I don't think it should have.
That's fine. It evens out. But, I mean, LeBron, who's at worst the second best player ever,
sure,
had his best season there. 2013 is the best we've ever seen LeBron play.
So you guys think LeBron playing 4 years in Miami is statue worthy? In Miami.
If you're that good in 4 years, I'm fine with that.
I don't know. Yes. I don't know if that's worthy of like maybe getting a statue outside Boston Garden if you played for the Celtics.
Yeah, right. Every franchise is different.
But Miami had never had any substantive success really outside of the Shaq and D Wade season.
If Indiana retired Mendoza's number, I'd be like, yeah, good for him. I don't think Ohio State needs to retire Justin Fields' number because Ohio State would run out of numbers by the end of the decade.
Would you give Mendoza a statue in Indiana?
Maybe.
Sure, he won a Heisman Trophy.
Really, yeah.
He won a Heisman and a national championship. Tell me 2 greater accomplishments in college football.
And again, at that school.
And
I don't know if Ohio State, they 6 Heisman Trophy winners.
Every Heisman Trophy winner's number is hanging up there at Ohio Stadium.
But not statue.
Only one statue, though, Archie, as far as Heisman Trophy winners go, right?
And he just got his 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. And look, that's why
Last year.
I understand what Urban's saying. What I'm saying is, though, the fact that Cardale, there's about 10 other players for Ohio State I'd probably give statues to before Cardale at least.
I think 10 might be on the short end.
Okay. Eddie George?
No, I think that I'm not asking you.
Oh, you say
there's way more.
I'm sorry,
there's way more than 10.
Yeah,
right.
Honestly, there's probably been 10 since Cardale played. I mean, with all due respect, like
I love
Cardale.
Oh no,
let's be honest.
It was
man.
magical what he did. It was
incredible.
magical.
But
yes,
it was. First off,
he started 3 games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if you want to try to use the LeBron analogy of like, wow, short. If you're looking at a short time frame, but like, Cardale was not even close to the best player on those teams.
Guy should have gone pro after
Nor
that championship year.
Nor that run.
Yeah.
I mean, he played really well, but like, let's be honest.
Because it was
about
unexpectedly well. Like,
it was.
The expectations were low.
Yeah, the 59-0 right there. That Big Ten. It's okay. Bob,
so who else has a statue that you don't think should have?
I'd have to look it up, but
there's only 3 statues that I know of on Ohio State's campus of sports figures.
No, I'm not saying about Ohio State. I don't think LeBron deserves one in LA. Is what I'm saying. They've said that he'll get a statue in LA. Okay.
I tell people, I'll believe it when I see it.
You don't think LeBron will get one in LA?
I'm not saying he won't, but it may be posthumously. It may not be while he's alive. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, what if he bounces this summer?
Yeah.
And what if he leaves and just says, you know what, I hated my time in LA.
Yeah.
That sucked. It actually didn't work out. By the way, it was my team, and then they traded for Luka, and they did this and that. Then all of a sudden, maybe the top of the franchise is like, oh, actually, you know what? You only won 1 title.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the COVID bubble, so we
no
never even
no
really
one
got to enjoy it. And, actually, you know what? We're good.
That's my point.
I don't think LeBron should have a statue in LA. Don't get me wrong. Cleveland, unquestioned. They probably should just name the city after the guy. Miami, I could take it or leave it. But probably not in LA, but.
Yeah, I know that there's been talk. I think it was Buss who came out. Maybe it was Jeannie Buss came out and said something about it, too. I know she doesn't own the team. I know she doesn't own the team anymore. But the LeBron thing, though, it's like I don't think Miami or LA are statue worthy for him. But
okay, so who else has a statue?
Bob, I'll tell you, Bob. On the break, I'm going to look because I know
made this comment.
You're right. Absolutely, I did, Bob. And I will take a look, and I'm going to give you a list of 10 people who shouldn't deserve statues. I'm going to look it up during the break, and I'm going to let you know.
I appreciate that.
Coming up next, we'll do Quick Hitters Morning Juice.
I'm Meredith Garfalo, meteorologist at 10 TV News This Morning, and I'm an Ohio girl. I love golf, aerospace, and all things Ohio sports. For nearly 20 years, I've studied the patterns that shape our days, from winter wonders on the south side to dangerous storms along the I-71 corridor. When the weather changes, you'll be the first to know, because you need a forecast that moves as fast as you do. Make the move to 10 TV News This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
Do you need a bank that truly values local business in this town and the opportunity to work right alongside them as partners? Whether you're a small business or a large operation, Riverside Bank of Dublin has the right tools for the job. Riverside Bank of Dublin has the experience of working right here in Central Ohio. They understand the business climate in our area, and they're going to help you reach your goals. So whether you need an SBA loan to get your business off the ground, a line of credit to keep your business running smoothly, or equipment financing to get your business up to scale, Riverside Bank will tailor a solution that fits your needs. Visit them at riverside.bank or stop in to get to know them in person at 6300 France Road. Riverside Bank of Dublin, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you think of brands that are customer focused, one thing they all have in common is that their values and commitment to quality have been passed from one generation to the next. With 3 generations in the roofing industry, our family has built a reputation on honesty, transparency, and consistency. Our commitment to the customer will show through all of our team members as they make sure that every customer is completely satisfied. When it comes to your roofing needs, work with a company built around family. Call Newman Roofing today.
Delaware County Veteran Services is a county office that faithfully assists veterans of Delaware County. Although not the Department of Veterans Affairs, we help veterans and their dependents navigate through the process of applying for benefits administered by the VA, and we provide transportation to VA medical facilities. So if you're a military veteran or a spouse of a veteran, schedule your appointment today. A wide range of VA and local benefits may be available to you. Delaware County Veteran Services, conveniently located in the historic courthouse in Delaware.
What's up, Reese? Hey, Don. Didn't we do a 5K fun run last year? Yeah, I think we do. Do you want to do it again this year? Sure. All right.
Registration for the Fan 5K is now open. Join your favorite personalities June 20th at Otterbein University. The Fan 5K features a medal, t-shirt, free race photos, and a post-race party.
Get your spot today at 971therace.com.
At QC Kinetics Columbus, patients find lasting joint pain relief. Regenerative treatments help repair damaged tissue. No surgery, downtime, or steroids.
Knee pain's something I lived with since the big game, and I'm all over surgeries. That's how I found QC Kinetics. I was able to get in, see the doctors, do the treatment, and get my knee feeling basically brand new. I can work out, run, most importantly, chase my son around the house and the yard, and do my job without any pain.
Call QC Kinetics today for your free consultation. Better starts here.
Bobby played for the Dallas Cowboys. Tito wears assless chaps.
I'm dead sexy.
You're locked into Morning Juice.
All right, Bodie, take the wheels. Do some quick hitters, brother.
Morning Juice presents Quick Hitters.
All right, fellas, happy Friday. Best day of the work week. We'll start here with some college football. Who are the best non-quarterback playmakers in this upcoming CFB season? Well, ESPN took a stab at answering that question as they listed who they believe are 14 names worthy of such recognition. And little no surprise here. I could give you guys 100 guesses for who they chose for Ohio State's best non-quarterback playmaker. You'd only need one guess, though, because that would be Ohio State junior wide receiver Jeremiah Smith. And in the article, here's what Adam Rittenberg wrote about the junior wideout. Quote, Smith is arguably the best overall player in the sport. As he enters his third season, he's still seeking a Biletnikoff Award after finishing as a finalist last season and should be among the top non-quarterback candidates for the Heisman Trophy this year. Last year, he reached the end zone in all but 4 games, and while the Buckeyes offense did struggle in their 2 losses to IU and Miami to close the year, Smith still made a combined 15 receptions for 301 receiving yards in those 2 games. He is widely projected as the first non-quarterback to be selected in the 2027 NFL Draft, and he has been the sport's most complete wide receiver and has 420 more receiving yards and 4 more touchdowns than any other player since he began his career in Columbus in 2024. Carp, I want to ask you that one. That's a layup, man. We all know who the best non-quarterback playmaker is in the sport. Who is the second guy that you would say with this Ohio State offense kind of needs to be, you got Sayin at 1, well, I guess Smith probably at 1, but among the non-quarterbacks, you got Smith at 1. Who kind of would you say, you know what, the Buckeyes really need this guy to have a good year for the offense to get where they want to go?
I think Bo Jackson is the first guy that comes to mind, or maybe Brandon Ennis. That third receiver is kind of up in the air. Tight end, little uncertainty there just with some new faces. BI's played a lot. I think him being really good in the slot would be huge. But Bo Jackson was pretty good last year as a freshman. Yeah. And I would say whoever's probably playing that running back position, whether it's Bo Jackson or Isaiah West, and Bo got the lion's share of it because Isaiah was coming in with a knee last year. So we'll see how he ultimately looks. But I would have to say one of those 2 guys.
The fact that Jeremiah Smith, I think, has been bantered about as being, like one of the, if not the best player in college football, the most, one of the best players in college football, and the fact that he won the Biletnikoff last year, wasn't a Heisman finalist, is befuddling to me. Because when you talk about how, about how great he is, and people are, best non-quarterback and all these things. Even on this list, right, he was like 6th on the list. I don't think it was alphabetical. Was it on this thing? Because I think Malachi was first, right?
I'd have to pull it back up here.
Yeah, I believe it. So, like, this list was not alphabetical. This list, it's just the fact that, I'm not saying it's disrespect, Bob, but it's just, it's shocking to me that, I don't say, saying lack of award sounds bad, but I feel like.
A lack of, public recognition as far as an awards category, yeah. I mean, is he going to be Peyton Manning, basically, is what it is, where
it's a good
every
point,
year he came here, and people were like, gosh, as a freshman, he could have won the Biletnikoff. His sophomore year, should have won it, didn't. Didn't get to the Heisman, wasn't a Heisman finalist. Didn't even win wide receiver of the year in the Big Ten last year.
Okay,
so people widely acknowledge him as being the best, which is what's insane. Lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah. Traditional Big Ten power USC.
Yeah, that's honestly why I didn't do it like
that. But Bob, so is any of that the fault of Ohio? Does Ohio State not hype him enough. I know there's always
blame Ryan Day.
I'm not blaming any. No, Bob, I'm asking you.
I was talking to Ryan
Blame
last night at the Luke Bryan concert. Let's blame Ryan for this.
No, I'm not blaming.
Somehow his fault.
I'm not blaming Ryan. I'm saying, does Ohio State as an athletic institution?
Hold up. This isn't like 1990 anymore. It's not up to the SID, or when they had Orlando Pace coming out, his Heisman, and they're sending out the
pancakes,
the pancake magnet, magnets and all that. Do you think everybody nationally knows who J.J. Smith is?
I would hope they do, but if they do,
you think they're generally aware of his playmaking ability and his numbers and all that?
Then how do you explain it?
It's the same way you explain Jordan not winning more MVPs, LeBron not winning more MVPs, Peyton Manning not winning the Heisman. People are like, this guy's a little better, or that's a little better, whatever it is.
Well, with Jordan and LeBron, it's different because they've won MVP. Some of that is MVP fatigue. Some of that's voter fatigue on those things. Yeah, with Peyton Manning,
guys look at it and say, well, he has next year.
Yeah.
It's kind of next year, we're not going to give it to him. And not winning not getting invited to the Heisman. All right. I get that. Not winning the Blitnikoff. I can maybe see that. Not winning the Big Ten wide receiver of the year, that's crazy.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't figure out why that would happen, Bob, or how that could possibly happen.
Because there's human beings that vote on it. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There are people out there with inherent biases that just don't like Ohio State. And if they have someone else to vote for, they could justify it in their minds. I would like to talk to the people that voted for Lemon over JJ last year and be like, what about him? Well, his numbers were better. Okay. Did you watch the games? Who would you rather have if you had to throw one pass to in a game? Well, that's not really the argument. Okay. Who would you rather have?
How about who's just the better player?
Who's just the better player? Well, and it's exactly. Let me stand those two dudes side by side and say, who do you think?
Well, and sure, and you can also,
You begged for me to let you die.
Let me turn that off there. My bad. I was trying to look at live. That is, what is this? I don't know. Latest videos on ESPN.
That sounds pretty cool.
Just an advertisement.
I like that.
I was trying to look up Lemon's stats.
I thought we were looking at Game of Thrones there or something. Something, at least the way the music started. I thought that might be Game of Thrones.
That was Sansa Stark sitting there in Winterfell.
So, Bob, but that's when you...
You're guilty
of treason.
What do you say,
Lord Baelish?
Guilty of murder. How do you answer these charges?
That's fine. I open the can of worms.
Baelish.
There we go. What I was going to say, Bob, was with Jeremiah Smith, you got to look at him the same way I look at Deion Sanders. Sanders was fantastic.
Without a toe.
Well, I'm not doing that debate
Where
today, Bob. That right there is a July argument. That's not an argument right now. We can talk about it in July. But Deion Sanders was the best defensive back.
Yeah.
Never had a ton of interceptions because people avoided him. They did not throw his way. Jeremiah Smith's numbers are really, really damn good.
Yep.
But teams also really, really focus on him. They could be even better. And that's the part where I lose faith in humanity, Bob. That's right there. Because we all know.
Weak in a country
listen,
today.
Jeremiah Smith is
Sweet dreams, voters.
Is the best receiver in college football and has been since he stepped on campus at Ohio State.
He may have been at least for the second half of his freshman year.
Okay. Yeah. And the fact that he does not have a Blitnikoff yet, the fact he is not.
If he leaves without a Blitnikoff, will be a travesty. It'll be that'll be an indictment on that award, unless he doesn't play a game this year for some reason.
I'm with you, Bob, and that's the part that really bothers me about this. And I know that yes, you're right. Humans are voting. Humans have got some biases, certainly against Ohio State. But if you could sit here and tell me that there's a better receiver out there last year than Jeremiah Smith, that is, and I'm not going to say it 3 times, but that's ludicrous to me, Bob. That is ludicrous to me. I said it twice.
I'm gonna pull my man Beanie Wells. I'm in agreement with you.
That's what Beanie Wells says. That's his thing. I'm in agreement with you. Is that what he says?
Tim would make this long statement, and then Beanie would go, "I'm in agreement with you." And Tim like, nothing else?
That's all you got.
Tim, you made all the arguments.
All right,
you talked about it from every side.
We know this. You and I both know over Tim. Tim will tell you both sides of the argument and say, what do you think? And if you don't have something, he's like, really?
You introed it.
Yes.
Covered all the sides.
Yes,
and then
I got both sides of this argument.
What I wanted. I'm in agreement with you.
Yes, I know. You got to come up with something there. Tim will ridicule you for it.
All right, we'll stay in the college football world here. From 1993 to 2011, Virginia Tech finished in the AP Top 25 poll 26 times and had 13 10-plus win seasons. But in the 14 seasons since then, though, the Hokies have enjoyed just 2 ranked finishes and just 1 double-digit win season. Now welcome in James Franklin, who led Penn State to a ranked finish in 7 of his last 10 years in Happy Valley and 6 10-plus win seasons. And the new head coach got a nice little potential boost this week as Va-Tech received a historical $75 million donation, with the majority of it directed to Go To Athletics. And how about this, guys? The record donation was made anonymously by a 5-generation Hokie family.
5 generations of large family breed.
I was going to say that, Bodie.
And back in December, shortly after Franklin's hire, the school also received a $20 million donation. That had been the record until the 5-generation Hokie family stepped up this week and made it $75 million and went ahead and tripled that old record. But Tito, as Va-Tech, I mean, to me, they are a prime 2014 playoff team that would what's what I'm looking for? Just
they would be in there. They'll be a perennial. They will be in there every year. Yes.
Yeah, and
they should be.
You're too
James
young.
Franklin get them back kind of
in the conversation. You're too young to remember. Like Thursday nights, they used to play, I feel like 3 or 4 Thursday night games every year. They'd play the Enter Sandman. They'd come in. That place would be wild. It was Beamer ball. They're blocking it seemed like 8 punts a year.
Oh, so yeah, Maryland's known for crab kicks in football. Virginia Tech was known for Michael Vick and special teams. That's all they were known for. The special teams thing, you're right, Bob. That was always the thing.
Dog fighting and special teams.
Yes, well, I would say dog fighting.
Ron Mexico and special teams.
They were known for Michael Vick and special teams. They would block kicks. They were always
Beamer ball. That was the thing.
That was
return
that was absolutely
punts,
what it was.
They had all kickoff return. They had all kinds of stuff. Onside kicks, all the special teams. They had all kinds of stuff. And then it was sad. When he retired, it was a little bit you could look at this Florida State, and I know that they won one with Jimbo, Florida State, Penn State, and Franklin kind of pulled them out of that. But in Virginia Tech, those 3 schools, everybody always associated them with football, but it really wasn't football. It was the coach that made the football there.
Yeah.
They weren't Ohio State, who had multiple coaches win national championships, or Alabama, or these other big time. Literally, someone got there, stayed there for 30 years, and built a program. And when he left, it fell off, and it stinks because Virginia Tech was fun. It was fun watching them play and be really good. And Blacksburg, it's a cool area. And Big Game James, they must believe in him.
Oh. I wonder if it's the James Franklin family gave $75 million from all the money he got from Penn State. But anyway.
He only got, no, he
oh, that's right.
He
It's a
he only
less,
took $10 million or something like that.
Right. But yeah, you're right, Bob. Virginia Tech, they were always good for one big upset a year, too. Not where it was they were, a 30-point underdog, but saying
they played Florida State
they
for a
played
national
Florida State, yes. But they would go out there, though, but it seemed like every year there's one game where it's Virginia Tech shouldn't win this game, and they do. And usually special teams played a big role in that. All right, coming up next.
Nature versus nurture, Lodge. Nature always wins.
Great line. That was fantastic there. Coming up next, final hour of the show, final hour of the week. Nick Saban is asking Congress to do something. We'll do that next. Morning Juice.
I'm Yolanda Harris. I'm a journalist at 10 TV News. I grew up here, and after 25 years of telling this community's stories, this place still means so much to me. When I'm not in the newsroom, I'm usually out supporting the same people and causes I care deeply about. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. What happens here affects us all, and that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it doesn't sit still. It moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer, to speak up, or lend a hand. It moves your mind by challenging assumptions and offering new perspectives. It moves you forward by giving you the information to make decisions and thrive where you live. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
At QC Kinetics Columbus, patients find lasting joint pain relief.
Hi, I'm Bobby Carpenter.
And I'm Jake Ballard.
And we are both QC Kinetics believers. We are both pain-free in the knees.
Call QC Kinetics today for your free consultation.
We have a desire and passion for great customer service. Every detail is important to us. From your first phone call to the end of the project, Newman is here to help you every step of the way. We're here to educate you so you understand what's happening with your roof. We're in your corner to help you be confident in your decision. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. We are Newman.
In the old days, when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, ooh, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
Since 1969, Germain Toyota of Columbus has been delivering an exceptional experience to Central Ohio drivers. Whether it's versatile SUVs, stylish trucks, or efficient hybrids, Germain Toyota has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at customer-friendly rates, backed by 2 years of maintenance with Toyota Care and same-day service from our trusted team of technicians. Experience the difference with every drive at Germain Toyota of Columbus.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite Fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now. Bobby Carpenter, husband, father, Buckeye. Jeff Thitoff, husband, father, idiot. This is Morning Juice.
All right, Morning Juice, final hour of the program. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We will have AJ Hawk on in the final segment of the week. Bob, do you think Alabama broke rules when Nick Saban was head coach? I'm not saying Nick Saban directly, but do you think there was
like recruiting violations, offering players
payments
money?
and things like that?
Yeah,
do you think that went on?
It's a fairly proper assumption.
Would you also agree that Alabama and the SEC were ones that certainly benefited from bending rules and taking advantage of that, which led to success for the SEC?
Sure.
Nick Saban now wants Congress to bring order.
Yes. Restore order.
There's never been order, Bob.
They want to restore the order, Thitoff.
But there's never been order, Bob.
There was like
at any major school, Bob, any school that's had a lot of success in college football over the last 6 decades, I think you could go back and find some rules being broken.
There's a lot of rules, and most of them are ridiculous.
Sure, there are. No doubt about it, yes.
So what do you think about Ohio State?
I think Ohio State broke rules.
What rules do you think they broke?
Well, I believe that. Well, when I say they broke the rules, I mean like
who is the proverbial they?
Players. Okay. I know for a fact firsthand. I was around a player that had a Booster's credit card, and
sounds great.
Where did they
go pick those up?
The scam that what he told me was he said I come in, I buy a lot of stuff. And on the Booster's card,
I take it back and get cash.
Then the booster reports it stolen.
See, now that's crap.
It happened.
Like, if you're the booster and that's not doing anything. You're just scamming the credit card companies. Well, they should go to prison for that.
Okay. We know that Damon Flint got a bag full of cash in a McDonald's bag ironically at a Damon's when Ohio State was going after him in basketball. But we know.
Is he related to Larry?
I don't think. I think they're different spellings, and they might also be of different racial persuasions.
How is Flint spelled differently?
Flint.
How's
Flint is Flynt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's pretty fly for a white guy.
Spelled it with a Y?
Yeah, he's spelled with a Y.
Nice.
Yeah. Flint. That's how Larry Flint did it. Yeah. So
I didn't realize Larry Flint was with a Y.
I've never seen Penthouse. I'm just asking. I'm just saying that I think I read that in the newspaper.
It sounds like you.
No, it's not.
I just always assumed it was an I, but I'd never seen.
No,
never seen it before.
It's Flint with a Y. Anyway, Bob. And you know, the stuff that Clarette, and I'm not saying. Look, I'm not judging what they did. I'm not judging. No, I'm saying it was against the rules, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I personally, Bob, the whole tattoo gate thing and all that, I did not have a problem with that. I'm saying it was against the rules, but I wasn't like, I'm not passing judgment on these guys. I'm saying over the when any team that was successful, though, Marcus Dupree said he got offered an oil well.
That sounds that's
to go to Texas, I think it was, before he went to Oklahoma. But so we know what happened with Reggie Bush. So all I'm saying is, Bob, is that any school, and I love the Buckeyes. I love Woody. Woody Hayes.
Got any money.
Woody Hayes.
I'm kind of resentful of that.
Bob, I don't.
People talk about NIL. I would have just liked to have been offered some cash.
Do you think you would tell us if you did? If you were offered cash, you would say that.
I used to sit there and talk about it all the time. People ask you to get money and everything, and I'm like, people would always ask, I'm like, well, where do you go to pick that up? I know where we get our scholarship check.
Okay.
Is there another window that we don't know about where you go there and there's just a bank envelope of like
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you never got offered?
I don't know. That's a great question. I should have asked maybe. I don't know.
Like, I wonder if just the fact
I don't even
that
know who to ask.
I wonder if something to do with the fact that
you know what? Maybe it's like Dave Chappelle with the Diddy parties. Like
you're right. You maybe were that good, Bob.
Maybe I wasn't as good.
Right.
I wasn't that. I wasn't good enough to get paid.
No,
but AJ I know was good enough for sure, and he didn't get any money.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to wonder. I'm trying to figure out. Like with you, I could see someone saying, you know what?
I know he didn't get any money because he used to ask Courtney, my wife, who had a real job. She used to pay for. She always jokes. She goes, "I should send an invoice to like you, like Mangold and AJ, because they became first-round draft picks, and I used to pay their bar tabs."
Oh, now your wife's a booster.
I don't know if she was a booster.
Well, she gave you a league, Bob.
Well, she gave me. I mean, if you want to talk about like.
Just talk money, please.
Trade in kind. I mean,
no, just talk money. Don't
services
rendered. Bob, don't.
That was a pretty big deal.
Okay,
though.
Bob. Anyway, I wonder if, and I know, you know better than I do, but I know.
I'd like to think I was working for it too, though.
I was going to say, if I were a booster, I would say Carp's got NFL money because of his dad. I know your dad. Look, I know the salaries there.
People always say that.
I know,
like, dude. Guys didn't make that much money back then.
I really didn't. But I don't have to give Carp money. Carp's got NFL money. Carp's family, even though they didn't have cable.
I drove we didn't have cable.
Didn't have cable.
I drove a Dodge Stratus, dude.
I understand.
That I paid for myself.
It had a CD player in it though. But
it did.
That's what I'm saying. Was it one of the ones you could pull?
It was missing a hubcap.
If you miss one, you just take off all four.
Believe me, that was a conversation I had a lot.
Okay.
When I went to pick up Court for our first date,
we're just gonna take somebody else's.
I pulled like
that's
far enough. Well, I think that may have happened. I pulled up far enough. There was like parked cars on the street, so it was the front passenger side. So I pulled up far enough so she couldn't see it.
You gotta
so
switch.
When she got in like that was blocked by like the other car, so she didn't realize that.
No, you had to switch it. But you should put the drive.
I understand what you're saying. I didn't have that much foresight. And maybe I was like already dressed at the time. I was like pulling up together. I was like, oh crap. I gotta like pull up a little more so she doesn't see this.
Were you always an open the door, car door for her kind of guy back then?
Well, I was on a one-way street on campus picking her up. So like she was like just walking out. So there was like people behind me. I wasn't gonna put my car in park and get
Hold
out
on.
and
I'm a gentleman.
walk around.
Wait.
Let's stop traffic.
You didn't open the door for her?
I picked her up from our first date. It was in college. We're on a one-way street. It was a Thursday night. There were cars behind. There was nowhere to pull in or go around. Like, so I'm not going to stop my car in the middle of traffic and get out and go around. I paid for dinner.
Sounds like she paid for dinner.
Well, after we started dating long enough, but I paid for everything for a while. I didn't even have the money. I don't even know what I was starving to death. I was going back to my parents to steal food.
Okay, you didn't get offered money.
Protect Sports Act.
No, wait, I want to get no, Bodie, hang on now. I took a curve. I took a side. I want to know. You said you never got off money. AJ never did.
No, because I know that he didn't get offered money because I knew his financial situation as well.
Laurinaitis?
I don't think James ever got offered money.
Mangold?
I know Nick didn't get offered money.
Then
there's zero chance.
Why the hell wouldn't you? I can't figure this out, Bob. This makes no sense to me.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Said maybe we weren't good enough, like Dave Chappelle.
Okay,
I realized that, Dave, you're ugly.
We know about
Bob, you're not that good.
We know about Claret.
Yeah, that sweet burnt orange Navigator.
Right. Okay.
Sick.
But did you? Were you when you're walking around?
I got a discount on a mattress.
Let's not vacate wins, Bob. 0-2 means a lot to everybody. Mattress? Let's not do it.
Soft enough.
Were there many players around you, I'm not saying accepted it, that you know got offered money?
Well, I don't know, no one ever talked about that. I do know the fact that there were guys who I know didn't come from much.
Right.
And they had better stuff than I did. So I'm not sure where that stuff came from.
Okay. Saban now, though. Sorry, Bodie. Bodie,
okay.
I got to ask these questions, Bodie. Because I don't get a chance to talk about this very much.
You want answers?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Congress does not need to micromanage college athletics, what Saban said. He was in it says, a nearly packed room during the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee hearing. That's always a big deal. Congress does need to fix the mess in the courts and create a national framework so the people inside college sports can enforce fair rules.
I agree with that.
Do you believe that Saban benefited from not enforcing fair rules?
But that's, like, I get what you're saying, but we got to see the forest through the trees here. Like, Saban, I'm going to take a shot in the dark that some of those Alabama players made some money.
Right.
And just because he benefited off that, though, 15 years ago doesn't mean that we should just be like, well, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, I think even in the SEC now that benefited from it back then and now brings it up, it's almost it's the equivalent of OJ saying, hey, you know what, folks? Murder's wrong.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's seeing the forest through the trees.
Right.
OJ would still be correct. You could
sure.
call it hypocritical. That's
I would
fine.
say, the voice
but,
doesn't mean as much.
That. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Just because maybe he benefited from guys getting money when they weren't supposed to be illegally allowed to be, or
right.
guys transferring in and out or whatever, which I guess back then we actually had the one-time transfer rule, doesn't mean that, like, where we're at now, what he's saying is wrong.
No, what he's saying is absolutely right, Bodie. I agree with you. What he's saying is absolutely right. I'm just talking about the messenger himself.
Yeah.
Is where it loses so little.
He's the most powerful messenger.
Yeah, who do you want? Because to me, if the...
Listen, lose John. Lose John.
The most influence.
I would have loved Lou Holtz get up there and him
back in my
deliver
day.
The way that he was sounded at the end of his time here. If he's maybe dead, I don't know. Maybe he's still here. Maybe he's here in spirit. Maybe he's in Bodie's sweatshirt. But anyway, I think you need almost
there's a little Lou in all of us.
I think you would need a translator, like someone to actually translate what he said. I'd have to have closed captioning.
He had years of training with him and Reese Davis and Mark May. He'd go up to that podium and he'd make the speech to the judge.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have been
that was peak ESPN.
It really
there.
was.
I don't think college football hasn't been the same, honestly, since.
I mean, I felt like the Magic Man. I was in my bedroom, usually hammered drunk, watching the rerun of that at like 2:30 in the morning.
That is the stupidest nickname I've ever heard.
I'd be watching Reese Davis go up there and like, yes, no, and like and the guy got put a full robe on him.
Yeah, listen, you got to live it, man.
It was to live the gimmick. It was unbelievable.
But that's the thing with Saban is like if the head coach at Boston College comes out and says this, nobody cares.
Yeah,
nobody even knows who that is.
Is there anybody? Okay, you bring a great point, Bodie. Is there anybody who I agree with you? Saban, most powerful voice when it comes to something like this, I would say. Is there anybody, though, if they said it, though, that you would go? What do you got?
Yeah, no, finish your question.
I'll say anybody that you say that would have a that you could that would be better at delivering that message.
The problem is the two guys that came out against this bill the night before they had this Senate hearing Wednesday morning. Right. And that was Tony Petitti and Greg Sankey.
Sure, yeah. And I'm not a big fan of the guy, but I'll just throw the name. What if Herb Street did it? Would that sit any differently with it? Because he's not
a commentator.
He's I realize that. Well, that's Saban now too, but Saban does have the pass. Though what I'm saying, though, Herb Street though, if he
I would
comes
define Nick Saban more as a foot. He won 7 national championships.
Do you think Saban's?
That's not just to diminish that.
Do you think Saban's voice holds a lot more weight than Herb Street's as far as something like this goes?
In this setting, yeah.
In this setting, he does. Even though Herb Street's been, I mean,
I think if Herbie came out on game day in week 1 and picked somebody to win the national championship,
right?
The casual fan might I don't know, maybe listen to something like that, or his thoughts on a team getting in the playoff or not getting in the playoff is one thing, but this is much bigger than picking a team to win a game.
And the force of the trees thing's a great comment too, but yeah, you're right. It does need to get fixed. I don't think that...
At least some of it does.
Something, and that's what I talked about yesterday with the calendar. I think once you get the calendar right, that's like, for me, that'd be the first step, is get the calendar fixed where everyone's on the same timeline, and then start making the other changes after that. Bob, do you disagree with that? That the calendar's most important for me?
If 2 things happened,
right,
that would literally probably fix somewhere between 50 and 70% of the issues, half to 2/3. You have a one-time transfer and you get the calendar situated.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have one-time transfer, that's going to help control, because guys aren't renegotiating things every year. They go somewhere. If it's your second one, hey, do I want to sign a 1 year? Maybe I'll probably sign maybe I'll sign a 2 year when I go somewhere. And so that'll help control some of that. And then if you have the calendar fixed, you're not going to have coaches, they're like the Lane Kiffin rule where guys aren't leaving. If the portal doesn't open until afterwards, after the season's done, you're not going to have that issue anymore where coaches have to leave and do that stuff and go to their new school. You're not going to have players opting out and doing this to get in the portal. I mean, not at least during the playoff anyway. So if you get those two things corrected,
right,
I think that solves a lot of the ills. Now, there's some other stuff. You can start getting into agent fees, which would help the players, and like putting some constructs around that and some different things.
If I could throw a third on that list.
Throw it on there, buddy.
The age eligibility stuff.
Yes.
And like pro athletes not coming back. I mean,
and that's more
did you guys see
more for college
there was
basketball.
a baseball player
who's
who was
going
like 26 who just went and signed with, was it Oklahoma State maybe or something?
We had the other guy too. Was it?
Well, LSU signed two guys. One of them was drafted in the NBA in 2020. Like that's come on.
Shaq's coming back. They said.
Who was the Florida State?
Shaq and probably still give you about 15 minutes.
Who was the Florida State guy, Bob? I think it was quarterback, right? Was it Chris Weinke, who played baseball and then came back?
So here's the thing, and this is what I'm trying to square in this. Like guys that pursue like another sport, should they have the opportunity? Like there's guys that have have military service and things that they do, and then come back and like start playing. So I'm not necessarily against some exceptions, but like if you're 25 years old,
right, you
should probably be done playing college football.
Yeah.
Nick had a good point. They had a picture of Will Anderson at 17 when he got to Alabama, and then a picture of him at 25. He's like, this is not the same guy.
Yeah.
This is Will Anderson, 25, third-year player in the NFL.
Yeah.
This is Will Anderson, 17, the day he walks on Alabama's campus. And it literally looks like my 13-year-old son to me now. Like, that's the difference. He's like, there's 25 pounds, 30 pounds of, like, muscle. Like, you just become a man, you know? And so I get that. And, like, that's something else that more for basketball than football, but that solves a lot of those issues as well.
With Chris Weinke, you brought up, he was 25 years old, ironically, Bob, when he played 6 years before that in the Blue Jays minor league baseball system, and then comes back and plays quarterback at 25 for Florida State, wins the Heisman Trophy.
I mean, Brandon Whedon was like a similar situation.
He was even a couple orders than that, I think.
Yeah, Brandon Whedon
you might
was
have been, you're right, 28, something like that.
27, 28.
Yeah. But, Bob, when you say the one-time transfer, I think we've had this conversation. I can't remember your answer is. But when you say one-time, you'd think that that's one time no matter what, even if a coach leaves, you're still –
yeah.
Because right now you get a freebie if the coach leaves is the way it is right now. You know, that's one of your reasons you could leave also. But you're saying that
– I guess you can build that in if you want.
I would say just head coach.
Just head coach, so not anything else.
Coordinators, position coaches, no.
Okay.
But, like, if Ryan Day left tomorrow – and they hired Paul Johnson, and St. Clair was like, well, what the hell is that? Like,
right,
that's fine.
That was Troyman. He went to
Oklahoma.
Yeah, so one time's fine. I think, like, everybody's on board with this, too. Do you think this is something that this Protect College Sports? Like, do they need to start smaller and go bigger from there? And say, like, we need to put these three or four things that we just listed
everybody
in there.
would agree to.
Yes.
As opposed
because
to
that
trying
would go
to,
a long way.
Yes, as opposed to, like, trying to solve all of this where you're going to get some non-compliance and agreement from people that nobody's going to agree on all of it. But listen, we can probably think of, like, 3 or 4, like, hard and fast things. Not, and you want to give antitrust with it, great. But not, hey, no Super League, no this, no that. I understand they're trying to protect it and save some of this stuff. But at the end of it as well, like you have to get 51 senators to agree to it and 200 and however many congressmen to agree to it and the president to sign it. Like, make it easier on yourself at first.
Yeah.
If you want to add another bill later, which maybe you'll never get around to it, and that might not be the worst thing in the world. Once you get some people following the rules, then I think it'll be good. But put some stuff in place that people want to follow.
I think that part of the problem also is when you talk about the support it gets. And I know that the college football coaches aren't ultimately the ones who they can talk about and they can throw their weight behind certain things and whatnot, but they aren't the ones who are going to decide what happens. And I think that, but the thing is, most of them are, out of all the college football coaches, the major college football coaches, a lot of them don't have the job security that Ryan Day has, although Most people don't think he should have it. Anyway, Brian Day, though, like he's got certain job security. So does Kirby Smart. Guys like that have got certain job security that they can look bigger picture on what's best for college football. Whereas you got other people who are just there, who are thinking about, like, I'll give Fickle, for example. Fickle, he's going year to year right now. You know, he does not have the job security that other guys have. And so he might not care about these different rules and whatnot. He's just trying to get to a bowl game this year.
And this I tell people, like, exactly. Some people are worried about eating.
Yeah.
Some people are worried about breathing.
Big difference. You're right, Bob. Yeah, so, like, and that's why you won't get this.
Without eating.
AD's the same way.
You ain't making it very long without breathing.
AD's the same way. They're looking also at what my job is right now.
You're very myopic.
I want to keep my you're throwing out a lot of big words. I don't understand. I'm taking it as disrespect, Bob. But what I'm saying is those that they're thinking more day to day, year to year, not big picture. What's best for college football, and that's part of the big problem.
Week to week.
Yes, week to week. Also, coming up next, a lot of things are bigger in Texas, including trash talk. More of that next. Morning Juice.
Do you need a bank that truly values local business in this town and the opportunity to work right alongside them as partners? Whether you're a small business or a large operation, Riverside Bank of Dublin has the right tools for the job. Riverside Bank of Dublin has the experience of working right here in Central Ohio. They understand the business climate in our area, and they're going to help you reach your goals. So whether you need an SBA loan to get your business off the ground, a line of credit to keep your business running smoothly, or equipment financing to get your business up to scale, Riverside Bank will tailor a solution that fits your needs. Visit them at riverside.bank or stop in to get to know them in person at 6300 France Road. Riverside Bank of Dublin, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Brianna Albizu, traffic anchor for 10 TV News this morning. Columbus is quickly becoming my home, and this community has welcomed me with open arms. My mission is simple, to help you get to where you're going quickly and safely. Whether it's helping you beat the slowdown on 270 or giving you detours around major construction, we've got you covered. Because when your morning's on the move, so are we. Make the move to 10 TV News this morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
When you think of brands that are customer focused, one thing they all have in common is that their values and commitment to quality have been passed from one generation to the next. With 3 generations in the roofing industry, our family has built a reputation on honesty, transparency, and consistency. Our commitment to the customer will show through all of our team members as they make sure that every customer is completely satisfied. When it comes to your roofing needs, work with a company built around family. Call Newman Roofing today.
Since 1969, Germain Toyota of Columbus has been delivering an exceptional experience to Central Ohio drivers. Whether it's versatile SUVs, stylish trucks, or efficient hybrids, Germain Toyota has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at customer-friendly rates, backed by 2 years of maintenance with Toyota Care and same-day service from our trusted team of technicians. Experience the difference with every drive at Germain Toyota of Columbus.
Delaware County Veteran Services is a county office that faithfully assists veterans of Delaware County. Although not the Department of Veterans Affairs, we help veterans and their dependents navigate through the process of applying for benefits administered by the VA, and we provide transportation to VA medical facilities. So if you're a military veteran or a spouse of a veteran, schedule your appointment today. A wide range of VA and local benefits may be available to you. Delaware County Veteran Services, conveniently located in the historic courthouse in Delaware.
At QC Kinetics Columbus, patients find lasting joint pain relief. Regenerative treatments help repair damaged tissue. No surgery, downtime, or steroids.
So after I got done playing football, I still like to work out, go do all of the activities that I love so much. And unfortunately, I started having a little bit of pain in my knee. That's when I went and saw my friends at QC Kinetics. We were able to go in there, get the consultation, get treated, and now my knees, well, they're as good as new.
Call QC Kinetics today for your free consultation. Better starts here.
Bobby is the all-American male. Tito pulled a hammy getting his mail. This is Morning Juice.
All right, Morning Juice. We'll tell you who's got us juiced here shortly. Also, we'll have AJ Hawk on in the final segment to wrap things up for the week. Bob, Texas Tech is reportedly close to scheduling a major blue blood.
I want to hear who it is.
For a home-and-home game. They're not going to say who it is, but this is what Joey McGuire said. He said who it wouldn't be.
It's not going to be Texas.
It won't be Texas because they're scared, is what he said. I love this.
They went out and talked to both of their opponents for week one. It's like they said they'll play each other. and we do a buyout, and let's open that. We'll
They'd pay
pay
for it. Pay for both schools.
And we'll go to Texas and play you. I love it. Like,
look, I
what
love
are you complaining about?
But it was smart, though, Bob, for McGuire. I don't know if it was on this show or Fan Sports Saturday where I said McGuire was smart to do it because it won't happen. The same way about Chris Rock with Rihanna.
He was smart to do it because they know that he has a huge booster who said he would pay for it. And they know it's not a bluff.
But even though Texas wouldn't do it, though, because they got Ohio State the next week.
Yeah. I wish they didn't have Ohio State the next week, and I'd be curious to see at that point what the argument would be.
But that's where I think it was brilliant by McGuire because he said something that he knew wouldn't happen, and he's getting all this credit and all the flowers for saying it because it's not going to happen. It's just...
Yeah, I agree. I think you're spot on with that, Tito. I do wonder though if McGuire hits a point where you're like, all right, dude, like relax. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until you start winning at a little bit more of a high level. And I know they made the CFP last year, and they got shut out and bounced by Oregon as soon as they got in there in the quarterfinal. Like, I wonder if it just hits a point where you're like, all right, dude, enough.
Yeah, the shtick's got to end at some point.
Yeah.
You better end too soon than too late.
Probably,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Like, don't sit here week 4 and say, you know what? We would have played them.
Yeah.
We would have done it.
When you got Cody Campbell behind you,
that's
I mean, you're feeling real chesty about life.
And you play in the Big 12 versus the SEC. There's a lot.
Now you sound like Sark over there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, well, okay, Bob.
I mean, they're
know
in the Big 12. Look at their schedule. There's a team in the state of Texas,
Bob,
and then it's like, hey, buddy,
There's also a team in the state of Florida.
30 years, you won 4 Big 12 championships. I mean, Oklahoma won like 14.
We could agree the SEC is better than the Big 12. We could all agree on that.
I understand that, but they don't have the leg to sit there. Like Oklahoma can say that because they won half of the ones they were in. Texas, they're great. But they're an easy target.
They are, yes. But I love the fact that McGuire's doing this, though, and that he's leaning into it this way. Like you said, Bodie, yes, it's true. It's you get off the stage before people start getting bored with your shtick.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you have to do on that one. So the Game 3 tickets are for the NBA Finals in Madison Square Garden. Bob, they are approaching Super Bowl level.
Mean, what's the get-in-the-door price, $2,500?
No. As of Thursday, it says, this is according to Game Time. What the hell that is. But the get-in price for Game 3 has risen to $7,142.
Jeezy Pete's. Wow.
That's
because they won Game 1.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're in it anyway. If they would have lost Game 1, I still think it would have been pretty high.
Yeah,
as
but
of
when
now.
you win, you
if
feel
they
like
lose, if they go down 2-0, if they go down 0-2, then it'll be different. But if the fact now that they are, I mean, this series is guaranteed to go 5 games as of right now. But that's insane to me, Bob. $7,001 for get-in price. I mean, I don't. What's the most, Bodie, you've paid for a ticket?
Oh, I don't know, $400 maybe.
Yeah, I don't think I've. I mean, I guess with Ohio State tickets, I do pay for the season ticket. Then Michigan's expensive and things like that, and those will be. So I guess technically I do pay for those. But as far as like on a secondary market like that, though,
yeah, I'm not even close to 4 figures. I mean, not at all. I was trying. My first thought when I saw this story was like, I was trying to think: are the Knicks in this kind of situation the maybe last team that could pull this off? From the standpoint of it's the New York Knicks, right? Like they're one of the sport's biggest blue bloods. They haven't won
when you say one of the last
5+ decades.
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm trying to think,
like the Lakers, it would do. If Lakers were this season were in the finals, I think you would see it there.
Okay, see, I disagree because they've been so successful.
Right.
New York is starved.
Exactly. It's all the factors of starved for a title. It's
a huge market.
It's a massive market. It's because Boston's won the titles. LA's won the titles.
Sure.
Even in New York, the Yankees have won recently. And I don't know this. I guess you'd maybe have to ask a New Yorker, but I think you can make the argument the Knicks are the number 1 team in New York. Not right now, just in general.
No, I would say
the same way Cleveland is a Browns city before they are the Guardians and the Cavs.
It would either be Yankees or Knicks, but I think Knicks are probably it because MSG is like literally
it's the
in
Garden.
Manhattan.
Like it's the world's most famous arena.
And they haven't won a title in 50 years.
Yes, like it's
and
just,
they've been close. They've had opportunities, but the last 25 they've kind of been starving.
Yeah, and this team is incredibly likable, especially if you are a Knicks fan, obviously. And so I think like when you just start stacking all those things up,
right?
I can't really think of another fan base that would kind of pour themselves into it the way they have, especially financially.
The Knicks thing, and the reason I said Lakers, the Knicks are about the team. Like as far as the Knicks, it's not because of Jalen Brunson that these ticket prices are where they're at, or the get-in price. It's not because of that.
Yeah.
It's because it's the Knicks.
The Knicks,
with the Lakers, it'd be because of LeBron, though. Like if LeBron's got a chance at the title, I think like this 42-year-old guy has got a shot.
I think there's a lot of Lakers fans, honestly, that still like aren't just totally head over heels with LeBron.
Maybe not.
I think it's like, hey, dude, you're not even Kobe, so.
But those are the only two I can think of. Like, I don't think it'd be that way in Boston. I don't think it'd be that.
They've won
not anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
not anymore.
if you go back to like 04 with the Red Sox, maybe, then like that would be something.
Sure.
But,
I would have said that the closest thing with this would be,
or the Cubs,
would be like the Cubs or Red Sox.
Yeah.
In their title run because they hadn't won it in 100 years. They're in big cities, historically powerful, popular teams.
Right.
And the Red Sox had always been good. The Cubs had kind of sucked for a while.
Yeah.
But still, like, the Red Sox had been close and just never been able to get it done. Whereas, like, the Cubs, you make it, and it's like making the World Series. Holy smokes.
Bodie, let's tell people what's got us juiced.
What's got you juiced?
Sponsored by Newman Roofing. For all your roofing, gutter, or siding needs, call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Professor General, tell us what's got you juiced. Are we getting emotional, Bob, today, or is this going to be straightforward?
Can we drop that?
Why?
Because I'm asking you to.
Okay.
That's why. When you say why, that's the answer.
I didn't know I bothered you. I didn't know it bothered you.
Because I brought it up a couple of times, like emotional, but I don't even know what that means. Let's start out with what the heck did I even say?
Stafford and
Aaron Donald?
Yes.
He's a maniac in the weight room, right? I'll never forget, we had like a Make-A-Wish kid had been like, my dream is to go like be with Aaron Donald for a day kind of thing. And thankfully this kid at that point had kind of beaten the odds and had beaten the cancer that he had, I believe, and like was really on the mend, and it was really cool. Like he came in and you're like, oh man, this guy's like doing good, right? High school kid, bigger kid, loved to play football, and AD was like, cool, come work out with me, right? I'm walking by, I'm like, yo, what's about to go down? Yeah, right? I'm over there doing like banded something, and like 30 minutes in, and AD's just ripping curls out. Next thing you know, this kid is puking in the trash can in the hallway. And I'm like, AD, can you please like have a little couth, a little understanding? Like maybe now got what he wanted. You want to be AD, you got to work like AD. It was
on chemo for months, AD.
I'm like, God, can we just relax on the bicep curls for a little bit? It's like, how many do we do till we throw up? You know what I mean? I'm just like,
This is the best line. You want to be like AD, you gotta work like AD. He was on chemo. It's so great. I saw that, and that is like quintessential Stafford. Like that's why he's a dude that you love to be around, love to play with, love to play for. He's just a great guy. And AD, hopefully he comes back. Like I'm hoping he has one more run in him. Watching him and Myles Garrett play together would be absolutely awesome. What's got me juiced? Went to Luke Bryan last night down at whatever it's called, Promo West, not Express Live, or not LC, Express Live. It was great getting to see Joshua Perry was down there. Went with one of my friends. Ryan was down there. Urban did some of the coaches. And it's just great to see people out and about. Great show. Had a really good time as part of the Memorial tournament and like what they did and his little private show that they did down there. So much fun with that. Final show of the week, Sunday, my daughter will be playing in the state championship game over at Old Crew Stadium at 1 o'clock. So
historic.
Yeah, there's nothing historic about that $10. But it's really exciting to watch them play there. And it's interesting because we played a game there when I was in high school. And it'll be, I think, like the first time I've watched my daughter play on a field that I actually got a chance to play on. So that'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get a big win. I took off Monday in anticipation for the celebration of what that could be. So that's going to be fun, exciting. It's my mom's birthday, so big happy birthday to my mom. She's not for everybody, but she does a great job. And listen, I love my mom. I know what she is, but she's got a huge heart. She does a great job, and she's a really great person. So a big birthday for her. I'm not going to put her on blast with what it is, but it's a fairly historic number for her. And so all three of my brothers are all getting together tonight, and most of our families getting a chance to get a little dinner after going out to the Memorial today, which also has me juiced because going to the Memorial tournament is absolutely fantastic. Always enjoy it. Have a good time out there. So going to go spend 4 or 5 hours out there. Not like the full 9 or 10 hour marathons I used to do when I was younger, and then go straight to the bogey and then somehow make it home that night. Not quite to that level or that degree. But that should be fun, and excited about that ultimately as well. And so, yeah, a big weekend. And my son's got a lacrosse tournament down over in Lebanon, not in the Middle East, just the one north of Cincinnati.
That makes more sense.
So, yeah, that's I can't think of his last name. They brought a tight end in. His first name is Nick, and the only reason I know that is because Schleiss calls him Nipple Nick. I don't know why.
He's on the team now?
Yeah, he's a freshman. But he's getting like 20 pounds. It's like, hey, man, I'm going to be down in Lebanon. And he's like, what? I'm like, that's your hometown, right? He goes, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'll be down there this weekend. I was like, you're looking good, man. Bulking up. So all that has me juiced in a big way. Bodie, what Schleiss got to say?
Make them play you. Make them just have to freaking play you, man. Like, that's the mentality. You have to play me. I beat the blank out of this dude all day. Yeah, I messed up on a couple of things, but I'm gonna take his manhood, like, play that guy. That's what you want to see. Do your job, win your one-on-one, and be kind of nasty. Be nasty.
Be nasty. Nick Lauder on that one. Does that sound right, Bob?
Nick Lauder, that's
Ohio. There you go. All right, guys, well, it has me juiced here. Super juiced. It's a Friday, best day of the work week. I don't know if you guys have felt this way at all, but I felt like this week went by pretty quickly here in the new studio for whatever reason. Not really sure why, but that has me juiced there. Juiced about Game 2 of the finals tonight. Going to get to be able to stay up and watch that one, so excited to watch that there. Juiced about the weekend. And I'm with you, Carp. I'll be out at the Memorial today for a bit, going over there with a buddy that I texted him yesterday. I was like, hey, man, you want to go? He's like, well, I don't know if I can get off work. And then he texts me like 15 minutes later. He's like, yeah, so what time are we meeting there? I was like, all right, perfect. And he's been there a handful of times, so he's going to be my chauffeur.
Who's Collie taking?
Yeah, I need your help. I can't tell you what we're going to do, and you can never ask about it afterwards. Who's Collie going to take? All right, Tito, that all has me juiced on this Friday here, sir. Well, has you juiced?
Yeah, the weekend upon us here. Tomorrow I'm out there with Reeser from 10 to 1 on Fan Sports Saturday, and then after that, I head straight to like the Hocking Hills area for my buddy's daughter's wedding.
Oh.
And so it's like the first one, I think, in the group where it's like we got in our group of friends where we got one of the children getting married. So looking forward to that. That'll be fun hanging out on Saturday. And then I got to jet down there pretty quickly, actually, after the show to get down there. And then so a night without the kids. It's a kid-free wedding, which is also nice. So the kids both have sleepovers planned. Charlotte's got a swim meet this weekend in Gahanna at the outdoor pool, which she always has. Well, she complains about it, but she enjoys doing it. But that's going on this weekend. So looking forward to a little semi kind of date night there with the wife there. But so that'll be going on this weekend.
That'll be good. I love a good wedding. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully it's nice, Thitoff. Open bar?
It better be. If it's not, I'm not going to stay.
I always tell people my gift is based upon the food and drink.
That's a great question. I should text them
what's going to be there. If you're going to take care of me, I'm going to take care of you. If I have to pack a flask, then you know what?
Yeah, I'm going to text them.
It's going to come out of the gift. Do you need a bank that truly values local business in this town, the opportunity to work alongside them as partners? Whether you're a small business or a large operation, Riverside Bank of Dublin has the right tools for the job. Riverside Bank of Dublin has the experience of working right here in Central Ohio. They understand the business climate in our area. They're going to help you reach your goals. So whether it's an SBA loan to get your business off the ground, a line of credit to keep your business running smoothly, or equipment financing to get your business up to scale, Riverside Bank will tailor a solution that fits your needs. Visit them at riverside.bank or stop in to get to know them at 6300 France Road. Riverside Bank of Dublin, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Coming up next, folks, we'll wrap up the show for the week in the new studio the best way we know how. AJ Hawk joins us, Morning Juice.
At QC Kinetics Columbus, patients find lasting joint pain relief. Regenerative treatments help repair damaged tissue. No surgery, downtime, or steroids.
Knee pain's something I lived with since the big game. and I'm all over surgeries. That's how I found QC Kinetics. I was able to get in, see the doctors, do the treatment, and get my knee feeling basically brand new. I can work out, run, most importantly, chase my son around the house and the yard, and do my job without any pain.
Call QC Kinetics today for your free consultation. Better starts here.
I'm Tracy Townsend, anchor at 10 TV News This Morning. This community is my home, and it means everything to me. I care deeply about the stories we bring you each day, especially the ones that truly impact your life, from women's health and advocacy to the decisions happening at the State House. My goal is simple: help you feel informed and connected, because when news moves fast, you need a team that moves with you. Make the move to 10 TV News This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 9, anywhere you watch.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
Since 1969, Germain Toyota of Columbus has been delivering an exceptional experience to Central Ohio drivers. Whether it's versatile SUVs, stylish trucks, or efficient hybrids, Germain Toyota has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at customer-friendly rates, backed by 2 years of maintenance with Toyota Care and same-day service from our trusted team of technicians. Experience the difference with every drive at Germain Toyota of Columbus.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
Do you need a bank that truly values local business in this town and the opportunity to work right alongside them as partners? Whether you're a small business or a large operation, Riverside Bank of Dublin has the right tools for the job. Riverside Bank of Dublin has the experience of working right here in Central Ohio. They understand the business climate in our area, and they're going to help you reach your goals. So whether you need an SBA loan to get your business off the ground, a line of credit to keep your business running smoothly, or equipment financing to get your business up to scale, Riverside Bank will tailor a solution that fits your needs. Visit them at riverside.bank or stop in to get to know them in person at 6300 France Road. Riverside Bank of Dublin, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We have a desire and passion for great customer service. Every detail is important to us. From your first phone call to the end of the project, Newman is here to help you every step of the way. We're here to educate you so you understand what's happening with your roof. We're in your corner to help you be confident in your decision. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. We are Newman.
Bobby knows what it's like to be a winner. Tito knows what it's like to be thrown out of an all-you-can-eat buffet.
You're here 4 hours.
This is Morning Juice.
Final segment of the program here in the new studio for the first week, and it'll be fun because we don't know. This is the peek behind the curtain here, folks. AJ's calling in to a number where there won't be another person answering it to say hello.
There he is.
And he's here now. We weren't sure, AJ. We got you. Welcome in. Let's play the open for this one, Bode.
A man with many career achievements. Leading tackler in Centerville football history. Leading tackler in Green Bay Packers history. Still afraid of Larry Knopfsinger. And the crowning achievement, the third member of the Island Boys, AJ Hawk.
Here he is, AJ Hawk now, joining us in the last segment of the program. AJ, Bobby, I had a conversation a minute ago, and then what's got you juiced? I got a buddy of mine whose daughter is getting married tomorrow. First one kind of in the group to have a child getting married, so it's a big deal. And Bob asked if it was an open bar. I got confirmation it was,
Nice.
which led me to this question for
I might
you.
show up.
Have you ever taken a flask to a wedding? Be awkward, yeah.
There'd be no way of knowing, but I'm pretty sure for Schlegel's AJ, we actually both packed some flasks, and then we got bled out by his air. Yes. And when his dad was hitting us up for some, I'm like, we didn't pack enough for everybody. Like, it was just a small, tight group. I was seeing some stuff on McAfee, and and you featuring you with the bees and the questions about it. Did you know that you being an apiculturist, I guess is the term, that it would get so much steam? It'd be so interesting to so many people. An apiculturist is a person that studies bees. So yeah, it's picked up so much steam. I know on McAfee, like now we're diving into all of this.
We are having some audio problems today, AJ. I will tell you, he did say he took a flask into a wedding, he believes, and Bobby threw around a big word there that I don't even know.
I looked it up on the internet to find out what it was called.
So we're trying to get AJ's sound fixed. So I think right now people are just hearing Bobby and I ask questions with no possible answer in there. And that might be better radio. We're not sure on that one. AJ, one of the Ask AJ questions was, if you needed someone to make a free throw and your life depended on it, who would you want shooting said free throw?
Oh.
It's a great point by AJ on that one as well.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Well, this is a fun time.
AJ, by the way, congrats on the Hall of Fame nomination. The Hall of Fame, you've made it that the nomination for that. How excited are you, or how much are you following that?
Do we need to put a smear campaign in for the other 78 to make sure that we get you in? Like we can release some like sex tapes or maybe some AI nudes of them or something. I'm sure we could do some things out there to help bolster your chances. Are you heading out to the memorial at all today, tomorrow, or Sunday? Ooh. Ooh.
I imagine your kids are doing rain dances so they can make money, maybe selling umbrellas or something out there. Your kids are always looking at ways to make a buck during things like that. We asked Albert Breer yesterday if we got him into the program, would he play? I don't know if you ever played the program out there, but would you be interested in doing it if you have not?
A decent amount of people out there, it'll be a tough situation, but I would do it. It's awesome out there, and it'd be fun. I would never had the chance to do it, but I'd be open to it for sure.
Sounds like Lou Gehrig.
So Diebler hit a stroller with a kid in it yesterday, and people made a big deal of that, AJ, which I'm like, hey, he's not a professional golfer. Would you ever be worried about hitting a kid?
Yes, I have hit a kid, unfortunately, multiple times out in Lake Tahoe. I've become friends with the kid now, luckily, and his parents. But years ago, the kid, like 300 and some yards away, 2 fairways over, one of my drives ended up hitting a kid, and it was brutal. It was a terrible situation.
Wait, 2 fairways over?
Oh yeah, I was teeing. I still remember like it was yesterday. I was teeing off, and I obviously hit a monster slicing drive that probably went like 120 yards to the right and 300 yards straight. And I get up to the ball, and I see all these people gathering around, and there's a kid on the ground. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this my ball? What happened? You're not supposed to laugh, Bob. The kid was like 10 years old, 8 years old, and I had young kids at the moment too when this happened, and my brother, who was caddying for me, he got up to before me. He's like, hey, your ball, I think it hit this kid. And I was like, oh no! And so I took a knee. I took a knee next to him.
Fred Puckett says you don't take knees. This isn't soccer.
I know. We don't take knees. We do not take knees unless you hit a kid in the head with a golf ball.
Wait, you hit him in the head?
Okay, and oh yeah, right in the head. I didn't see it happen because it was so far over the tree line, and it was so far away from where I hit it. I didn't see it. But I got up there and took a knee, talked to him, and then the kid. Luckily, the next day I was walking down. There's the 17th hole out there in Tahoe. It's like the par 3 that they always show. It's right on the water, and I was walking down the fairway, and this kid starts yelling at me, and I look and I see it's him, and his parents. I was like, "Oh, what's up, buddy? Come out!" And so he like sprinted out, and I gave him a hug and been throwing the football with him whenever I see him out there. But yeah, thank goodness he's all right, because that is a terrible feeling. I'm not gonna lie.
From his wheelchair, you throw it to him in his wheelchair now.
Make a wish kid all of a sudden.
Come on now.
Okay, so AJ
fully functioning. I think the kid is doing great now.
I don't know. He said he didn't graduate high school. So.
It's okay though. AJ, so like when a golfer does that, professional golfer, not a good golfer, when a professional golfer does that though, they usually like say, "Here's my golf glove. Here's something. Here's some kind of gift from my bag or whatever." Did you? Other than throwing the football with the kid who's, he runs around in circles and can't run a straight line anymore because of you, is there any kind of gift that you gave him?
So I don't wear golf gloves, so they did, multiple people say, hey, we give him a glove or something. And I was like, I don't have a glove. I don't wear one. And I thought about giving him a ball, but I'm like, that's kind of rude. What am I going to sign a ball when the ball just hit this kid in the head? Like, I'm not doing that either. So I thought like different things I could give him, and I don't think there was much we could give him. I think we ended up giving I had some the next day or whatever. I think I brought him a football or whatever, because I think giving him a golf ball would have probably given him PTSD or something if I would have signed it.
It'd be like Lee Harvey signing the rifle and giving it to JFK's family.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Lee Harvey signed.
I don't know, AJ. It feels like maybe you should have done a little more for the kid than what you did, considering you've ruined his life.
Did you ask him that, because I know, and people have maybe seen the video of that, where a guy actually donated money to a charity to have AJ tackle him into a pond. Did you offer that up to him, AJ, after he got his wits about him?
Oh man, I don't. No, they got to come to you with that. You can't present that yourself. But yeah, that was a very unique opportunity up in Warren, Ohio, when kid guy wants you to tackle him into the pond, into the dirty, nasty pond, and then he's going to donate more money to the event. Yeah, so that was a very unique situation. But I'm willing to do it. I'm trying to raise money for the cause.
Yeah, I'm just picturing this, AJ. I picture the kid is on, he's so far over, he's watching the green of another hole. It has no idea he's in range of a driver hitting him, a ball coming that far. Did it hit him on the fly, or did it at least bounce once?
We asked that question, too. I was hoping it was
the
one
kid
or two
couldn't
bounces,
answer. He was in
a
concussion protocol.
It was in the fly.
Oh, my God.
In the air. I hit a monster slice sometimes, and I also can hook the ball really far as well. But I hit a monster slice this time. And, yeah, that's how far away he was, too, that we had no clue we hit him until I got within, 50 yards of him.
That Titleist?
What are you playing, sir? Is that a Titleist 3?
I was playing a Titleist 2. That's not my ball then. I'm not sure what one that was.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. AJ.
We just lost. There's no way they'll invite him now for the program. After this story, there is no way.
Oh, listen, AJ's a man of Dublin. He's a man of the people.
I know he is, but the fact don't know. Okay, maybe he will be, Bob.
It's dangerous. Yeah, don't let them listen. Hopefully whoever's making decisions over there at the Memorial for the Pro-Am list, hopefully they don't hear this because, this isn't going to help my chances of playing in the future.
I don't know if anybody can hear you anyways, AJ. We're not sure with this new studio how things are going. Might be nobody listening. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it. Have a fantastic weekend. And if you happen to play golf, look out for the kids.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you.
That was AJ Hawk. That's
the fact that he's hit a kid with a golf. I was like half joking. That's amazing.
That far over too, Bob.
Oh, AJ can rip it. And like he said, he goes, I'm capable. He won the long drive contest there. He goes, people line up on the fairway. He goes, I'm not a professional. He's like, back up. And they're like, no, we believe you. No, he's like, don't. Exactly. And the fact that he hit a kid like 2 fairways over in the back of the head is amazing.
That's incredible.
It's incredible the kid didn't die. It's very lucky, actually.
You're right.
I'm sure I'm sure your ticket, there's some sort of embedded waiver in there. But
it's just like the baseball games,
that
right?
That would make you feel better about it.
No, but I would also think there should be some kind of stipulation. Like I would have gotten an attorney because, I know I'm always in danger to get hit by a ball, but not 2 fairways over when I'm watching the green on a different hole. I would think there should be some kind of leeway there legally for the kid.
So we're trying to put AJ in jail. Let's keep him
no,
free. He's got bees to take care of.
Listen, there used to be times when I was playing Little League or whatever, and parents would park pretty far out there, and a foul ball would still find its way out to that windshield.
Oh,
what are you supposed to
right.
do?
Yeah, that's true. Yes, it's I think AJ would.
Hit your friend's little brother playing over there on the side.
I can only. I think it's so funny that AJ took a knee. He could have just said I knelt down to see if he's okay, but the fact he actually used the athletic phrase "take a knee," that right there just telling a kid was hurt. I took a knee. Like everyone does when someone gets hurt, they take a knee. I think that's great that he phrased it that way.
Let's give a big congrats to Ben for coming over. I mean,
yes.
No audio at the beginning. Then we had some reverb, and they could hear. Bodie goes over, and bam, gets it done. So
I will say the echo was only on our end, though.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. Yeah,
I could handle that, but that was great. So awesome job. It's the first time we got the phone through, and that worked, and awesome.
Yeah.
Did he say the kid get hit in the back of the head? Did he say? I know you said back of the head. Did he say back of the head or not? Because if the front of the head up, it's going to have dimples on the forehead.
I'd rather take the back of the head.
If it's the forehead, though, we'd have dimples there. You'd be able to see it.
It's probably a thicker part of the skull, too.
It probably is. Yeah, it's safer. But by the way,
the forehead's the thickest part of your skull.
Is it? Okay, so you'd rather take.
That's an evolutionary thing. You got when you were going to hunt, Bodie. I mean, you had to be able to maybe take a kick from a mule or like some sort of bite, a bison or a boar.
Stomach.
Were there mules back then? When cavemen were hunting and we were doing the whole evolution thing or whatever, I can't believe there'd be mules. I would think you could keep like a brontosaurus or something instead, right?
There was a kid 1 year ahead of me in high school who they went out take BP one time or whatever, and foul ball right up to his forehead.
Yeah,
dent in his forehead. He had to go have surgery rather quickly after that.
Right?
Yeah, pretty wild story. I was not there, but I was told about it every time. I got a couple buddies who I'm still really close with that will still. They got a little PTSD from that story because they thought he was not going to make it.
I should laugh, but
he's fine now. He's a good dude, Caleb Kennedy, great guy. He's still with us, so all good. You can laugh about it now, but pretty wild stuff.
That's our thing, Bob. We need to get the kid on the show now at some point as a guest. The kid who got hit by AJ. AJ apparently knows who it is, so we should be able to figure out a way to get that kid as a guest on the show. And maybe in a week we can't have AJ, we'll get asked the kid AJ hit, and we'll have to change some of the imaging for that as well. That's it for us today, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in to the new studio. Thank you, Ben, for coming in and saving that segment. We appreciate that. AJ for joining us, and thoughts and prayers for the kid that AJ hit. We're back on Monday, Morning Juice.